advantages and saan ba tayo nag-stop? By the way, I forgot na. Doon ba sa features tayo o doon sa advantage and disadvantages? Palagay ko dito tayo nag-stop, ano?
Yes po.
Diyan sa part na yun, ano? Okay, so let's start para mga 1 hour lang tayo, tapos break tayo, and then we go to the next topic natin naman sa investment. Okay, so yung some typical features of common stocks are as follows, no? So one is the right to receive dividends after satisfying the dividend requirements of the preferred stockholders. So being a preferred stockholder nga, no, you are entitled to receive first the dividend. So sila yung unang nakaka-receive ng dividends. And then after that, no, kung ano yung matitira, that goes to the common stockholders. Pero syempre, okay lang yun kasi yung benefit naman ng common stockholders mas marami, di ba? Kasi kung ang preferred stockholder ay fixed sa 7%, yung mga kanilang nare-receive, so you might as well receive more than 7%. Kaya ganun, ha? Then the common stockholder, they have this preemptive right na tinatawag. So when you say preemptive right, it is the right to buy new shares of stock before it can be offered to the public. So ibig sabihin, if one corporation would like to raise funds again, no, for projects or any activities, no, or acquisition, and the choice of financing is issuance of new shares of stock, before they will issue this outside, no, sa mga current stockholders natin, it will be offered to the current stockholders first. Palagay nyo bakit ganun ang ginagawa? Yung tinatawag na preemptive right. Tingnan natin sino pwede natin tanungin. Si Patricia Noemi Parilla. Bakit kailangan i-offer muna natin yan, Patricia, sa existing or current stockholders before it can be offered to outside stockholders or outside investors pala? Tingin mo anong reason?
Sir, kasi po yung...
Sige, ano yun? Anong reason kaya?
Kasi po, sir, yung mga common stocks shareholder po, sila po yung may mga right to vote sa company. So, sila po yung right to vote po.
Oh, pero maski na may right to vote siya, that is only one of the rights. Pero
parang kasi sila yung... Sir, excuse me po. Nag-echo po kasi yung voice ko. Okay lang po ba?
Okay lang, naririnig naman eh. Naintindihan naman.
Okay.
Naintindihan naman. Walang problema. Pero ang sagot mo eh, because they have the right to vote. Diba? Sige, meron pa bang idea? Sige, tingnan natin yung idea nung iba. Patricia. Tawag ka, Patricia.
Si Denver na lang po.
Sino?
Si Denver po.
Denver. Denver. Favorite ka Denver ng mga classmates mo. Denver, bakit kaya? Yung
Sir, kasi kapag nag-release po sa potential investors ang isang company ng set of shares, liliit po yung percentage shares ng bawat stockholders na nasa loob na ng company.
Ulit. Medyo nag-choppy siya, Denver. Sorry ha. Ulit nga. Kasi parang nag-choppy, hindi ko masyado naintindihan.
Sir, kaya nagkakaroon ng preemptive right dahil kapag naglabas ng stocks ang isang company sa potential investors outside of the company, liliit yung percentage shares ng bawat stockholders na nasa loob ng kumpanya.
Okay, that's correct. No, that is the main reason why we offer first, no, the issuance of additional shares to the existing stockholders. Actually, yan yung naging kaso ng Facebook. Napanood niyo ba yung movie na Facebook?
The social network po.
Yung social network? Napanood niyo ba yan?
Yes po.
Oh, di ba? Yan ang reason. Yun ang kwento rin ng social network. It is really about the company. Ha? Kasi one of the founders of Facebook, no, when the when Facebook offered additional shares outside, what happened to his stock ownership? Na-dilute, no? Yun ang term doon, na-dilute. So, dahil sa diluted siya, ang ginawa niya, nagdemanda siya. At kung nagdemanda siya, panalo siya. And still, he is one of the founders of Facebook. Kaya naging billionaire din yun kasi binayaran pa siya nila Zuckerberg, no? Kaya yun ang isang reason sa preemptive right. No? Kasi you do not want to be diluted yung ownership mo. Kasi pagka nagkaroon ng additional shares of stocks, natural, yung denominator mo, tataas. Kung hindi naman tumaas yung numerator mo, accordingly, di patay. Babaksak yung ownership mo. Di ba? Kaya dyan madalas nagkaaway ang mga stockholders. Sabagay, kung minor stockholder ka lang naman, tulad natin, no? Ay, walang epekto masyado yan. But they are still offering that to you. No? Kaya nga pagka nag-offer sila ng mga additional shares, padadala ka ng letter niyan. Tapos pagka hindi ka sumagot within certain number of days or months, no, before the additional issuance of shares of stocks, ano yon, forfeited ka na. Bale, no? Mapo-forfeit ka. Okay? So, yan yung reason ng preemptive right. Pero ang preferred stockholder, walang preemptive right. Wala silang preemptive right. Bakit kaya walang preemptive right? Kasi nga, ang preferred stockholder, parang ano yan, parang liability din siya, no? Kaya ang tawag sa kanya, hybrid financing in between of an equity and liability. Okay? So, third, holders of common stock have the right to vote in matters like election of the board of directors, employee stock award plans, and mergers, hence to participate in management, which is not, of course, which is not present, no, to the stockholders ng preferred stock. Kasi preferred stockholder, they do not have any, no, voting right. They cannot participate in any management decision. Ako nga, lagi ako pinapadala ng Petron, no? Kasi sa Petron, nung nagpa-IPO yan, bumili ako nung stock nila, IPO, no? Tapos nang binenta ko. Pero bago ko kasi binenta, nangyari, nagbigay sila ng stock dividend. Nung nagbigay sila ng stock dividend ngayon, nabenta ko, pumasok ako doon sa record date na tinatawag sa stocks, no? By the way, sa stocks, meron tayong tinatawag na mga date of payment, no, date of record, at saka date of announcement, no? So may announcement dyan kung kailan sila magbibigay ng cash or stock dividends. Tapos noon, meron silang babayaran na date of record. Ako, lumusot ako doon sa date of record. Okay? Kaya nung nag-offer na sila nagbigay na sila ng stock dividends, nagkaroon ako ng stocks. Kaya wala na akong stock sa kanila talaga. Binenta ko Pero meron pa akong stocks tuloy sa kanila in the form of stock certificate. Kaya nangyayari, lagi pa rin nila akong pinadadala ng cash dividend, no, cheque. Pero ang presyo ng dividends na nare-receive ko, alam niyo magkano lang? Hulaan mo magkano? Piso lang. Tapos naka-cheque pa. Tapos pagka magkakaroon ng stockholders meeting, pinapadalan pa ako. Imagine yung padadalan pa ako ng stockholders meeting na naka-envelope, may report pa sa akin na CD, tapos ini-invite pa akong pumunta sa Manila Hotel, no, to participate in the decision making, no, regarding the whatever is to be done with the corporation. Just imagine, ilan na lang yung shares ko? 19 na lang yata yun, 19. So I'm receiving only mga piso for the cash dividend, but they are calling me, tapos pakakainin ako sa Manila Hotel, no? Tapos malaki pa yung ginastos nila doon sa aking share talaga or ownership with the company. Okay, then we have the right to share in the distribution of assets after all preferential claims has been met. O sige, tignan na natin si Chenda. Ay, mali, hindi Chenda, but Chinoa Ong. Chinoa Ong?
Yes, sir. No po.
Yes, Chinese ka ba, Chinoa?
Hindi po, sir.
Last name mo lang Ong talaga.
Yung grandfather ko po, Chinese. Sa kanya po yung surname ko.
Ah, okay. Sandali lang ha.
Sige po.
Nag-text ang aking boss. Ano ba itong mga to? Alam nila may klase ko eh. Tapos ako. Ayun, so, yun, Chinoa. Ano ba pwedeng ipangalan ko sa iyo, Chinoa?
Okay na po yun. Chinawa na
Chinoa.
lang po.
Chinoa. Kasi parang pati pangalan mo, Chinese na Chinese, no? Chinoa, ha? Okay, so anyway, Chinoa.
Yes po.
Sino yung mga preferential claims has been met na tinatawag? Kasi sabi rito, the right to share in the distribution of assets after all preferential claims has been met. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Ano yung preferential claims na yan? Sino yung may mga preferential claims na yan?
Sir, yung mga ano po siguro, yung mga una na nabibigyan.
What do you mean unang na nabibigyan? Unang ano? Sino yung mga yan? In particular? Akala ko may silang tong common stocks na to o stocks. Yan dami pala. Pati valuation. Tinuturuan ba kayo ng mga computations dito sa financial management ninyo? Sa course ninyo? May mga nagtuturo ng computations? Ha?
Wala pa po.
Wala. Nako. Alam nyo ako, makompute ako. Kasi actually, finance is more on computation. Ha? Mas maraming computation dito kesa sa accounting. And yung computation sa finance, mas marami. Kasi how can you be a finance person kung hindi ka magaling mag-compute ng mga returns, no? Yung mga value. Yan ang trabaho natin as finance, no? Kaya sa akin, makikita niyo yung mga computations yan. Kaya lang ito, mga ano pa lang to, mga preparatory pa lang, no? Kasi stocks lang in particular ginawa nila eh. Pero lalagyan ko ng stock valuation. So, bandang dulo na natin gagawin yan? Bandang dulo ng month, no? Kasi panay concepts muna ng stocks. And then later on of this month, panay computations naman tayo. Kaya be ready. And then, always have your calculator with you. Scientific calculator, ha? Hindi pwedeng ordinary calculator lang. It should be scientific. Sige, so Chinawa, sino yung mga preferential claims na to? Sino yung mga tao na to?
Sir, yung mga creditors po, sila po ba?
Hindi ko alam. Kasi tinatanong mo ako, sorry. Pero sino ba? O, sino? Sino, Chenoa? I want yung sure answer, hindi yung tatanungin ako. O, ano yun? So yun. O, ano yun? Chenoa? O, nagre-research ka na ba sa Google, Chenoa? O, dapat very familiar tayo dyan, ha? O, sige, tama yung isang sinabi mong yun, no? Creditors. O, pero maliban sa creditors, sino pa? O, wala nang ideya, Chenoa? Aside from the creditors, tama yun eh, yung creditors. Kaya lang, tinatanong mo ako, kaya ayoko sagutin. Pero tama yung creditors. Actually, they are the one with the first preference, di ba? O, sino yung second? O, ano na? O, sige, para hindi tumanggal. Yung isa ay preferred stock naman. Yan yung dalawang nauuna, no? Kaya pagka binenta yung properties ng corporation, so let's say they liquidated already the company, ang unang babayaran would be the creditors, to be followed by the preferred stockholder. And then the last one would be the common stockholder. Okay, nakuha nyo? Nakuha nyo, class? Hello, please answer me.
Sir, paulit po.
Okay, yung preferential claims has been met. Sabi dito, the right to share in the distribution of assets after all preferential claims has been met. Yung preferential claims, ito yung creditors muna, and then followed by the preferred stockholder. So last na makakatanggap si common stockholder. Okay, maliwanag ba yan? Hello? Naintindihan na ba yung salita ko o ano, medyo malabo?
Naintindihan po.
Yan. O sige, tignan natin. Pauline? Pauline? Nandiyan ka ba,
Hello po,
Pauline?
sir.
O, ano nga yung preferential claims na to? Sino yung may preferred claim before the common stockholder nga?
Sir, creditors po muna.
Okay.
Tapos po yung preferred stocks and then po yung common stocks po.
Okay, so tama yun, no? So nakikinig ka. Okay, so creditors, then preferred stock. Then last ang common stockholder, ha? Sige, okay, game. Next. O, the right to periodic financial reports about corporate performance, no? So ibig sabihin, you have the right to look at the periodic reports. Actually, kahit nga hindi mo hingin, pinadadalang ka, no? Yung sinabi ko nga, di ba, sinabi ko nga sa inyo, yung ako, meron na lang akong 19 na shares sa company. Nasa Petron actually yun, pero pinadadalan po nila ako ng reports, no? May dividends pa akong 1.62. Cheque ang pinadadala, ha? Tapos meron pang CD. Tapos auditor's report. Paano naman yun, ha? Pero kasi right yun ng isang common stockholder. Okay, then the receipt of a stock certificate which evidences ownership in the firm, the stock certificate may then be sold by the holder to another in the secondary security market. So, ibig sabihin, if you did not opt to have a stock strip, ang ginawa mo is stock certificate, pwede mong pirmahan lang yon and then sell to another person. Pwede yon, no? Pwede. Okay? Next, preferred stocks. Ito naman yung mga rights ng preferred stock. So, yun nga, being preferred, so preferred stock has preferential rights over dividends. Tapos yung preferred stockholder has no voting rights. So, di ba, wala siyang voting right. Pero actually ngayon, minsan to make it more attractive, no, to stockholders, they are offering sometimes voting right na rin sa preferred shareholders, no? Pero siguro ito yung mga preferred stock na convertible into common stock. Okay, so in case of corporate liquidation, the preferred stockholder has a preferential claim over the corporate assets before the common stockholder, but after the corporate creditors. Then a preferred stock may have a call provision feature, no? So it means that the company can buy back the preferred stock at a call price. So a preferred stock may have a convertible feature. It means that preferred shares can be exchanged for common stock at a pre-agreed ratio. So ano ibig sabihin nun, no? So meron palang feature ang preferred stock that it can be called. Kaya yun na tinatawag na call provision feature. And when you say called, no, pwede siyang i-buy back ng corporation, no? So the corporation or the one who issued the preferred stock can buy back the preferred stock. Tapos yung preferred stock na convertible feature na sinasabi rin, ibig sabihin yan ay paano ba yan? Nung halimbawa, gusto niya maging common stockholder. So, certain number of shares of preferred stock will be in exchange for certain number of common stocks. Okay, so yan yung convertibility feature niya. Okay, naintindihan ba? Hello? Naintindihan ba ninyo?
Yes po, sir.
Maliwanag yun, ha? Pagka ganon, pagka nagtanong ako, can you please, kahit hindi nyo na i-mute, o unmute pala, ibig sabihin, can you please answer the chat box na lang? Kasi may chat box naman dito, you can say yes or no. If you want to raise question also, you can chat dito, no? Dito, pwede, ha? Para alam ko nandyan kayo. Kasi alam nyo, mahirap magsalita sa harap lang ng computer o ng laptop, no? So I need also yung participation by answering yes or no if you understood what I said. Okay, so next. Meron tayong preferred stock may have a convertible feature. Ito na yung number 4. Pareho lang yung number 4 yan, ha? So issuance of preferred stock does not dilute the ownership interest of common stockholders. Okay, hindi na dilute. So ibig sabihin, yung percentage ownership, no, yung percentage ownership ni common stockholders are not diluted, hindi lumiliit even if you issued preferred stock. Kasi hindi siya part ng denominator ng common shares outstanding, nakaiwalay siya, no? And then preferred dividends are not tax deductible. So dividends declared are taken from the retained earnings. So, however, in computing for the earnings per share, the basis for the net income is after tax. Okay, so yung preferred dividends daw are not tax deductible. Pero yung common stock, actually, deductible ng 10%. Unfair, ano? Kasi ako, pagka nakaka-receive ako ng dividends, cash, may tax na 10%. Anyway, so price fluctuation of preferred stock is greater than bonds due to non-existence of maturity date. So, ibig sabihin, mas risky si preferred stock than bonds. Okay, stock exchange tayo, ha? So, a stock exchange is an organized market intended for trading shares where the investors may buy and sell shares in a wide range of companies. So, a particular company lists its shares in the stock market by meeting and maintaining the listing requirements of a particular stock exchange. And then a listed company is regularly monitored, no, by the different government agencies which require periodic reporting regarding the firm's performance and plans. Then firms who would like to raise money may opt to issue shares of stocks domestically, internationally, or both. Okay, so yung stock exchange is actually a secondary market. Na secondary market na yan. But if you would like to issue the stocks for the first time, which is the initial public offering, it has to be done in the primary market. Pero pagka nasa stock exchange yan, that is already a secondary market. So yan yung PSE, no? Yung PSEI natin. Kaya sana kayo makapag-open kayo ng account sa broker para makikita ninyo. Kasi mga finance students kayo sana makapag-open kayo, no? Kasi ako yung mga finance students ko sa Miriam, actually I'm asking them to open an account. No, I'm asking them to open an account in a stock brokerage company. Kasi para makikita nila kung ano yung pinag-usapan naming stocks, and you would also feel yung movement ng stock market. Kasi being a finance management student, dapat maging familiar kayo sa mga ganyan. So I hope, no, but I'm not requiring you. Kasi mamaya pagalitan naman tayo dyan sa ano, no? But actually, in other schools that I'm teaching, in particular Miriam, I'm requiring them to open an account with a stockbroker. No, kaya lang pagka nag-open ka ng account, mga 10,000 yung opening No, 10,000. Then if you want to buy or sell stocks, at saka makikita nyo rin yung si stock market, no, you can monitor them. Kasi yan ang course ninyo So you should know how to invest, you should know how to look at the market. No, so yan. Tapos yung particular company listed shares in the stock market, hindi naman lahat ng corporation actually ay listed sa stock market, no? Hindi lahat, no? Hindi lahat. So for those companies who would like to raise money and go public, then they have to apply sa Securities and Exchange Commission. So the Securities Exchange Commissions, they are the ones that approve, no? I-approve yun ng SEC if you are capable of doing your performance or duties as a corporation to the public. Kaya pagdating ng pagka na-listed kayo sa stock market, no? Lalabas na rin yung pangalan ninyo sa PSEI, sa company na yon, sa stock exchange na yon. And then pagka nandun kayo, lalabas yung company, napakaraming documents na kailangan i-prepare because you have to submit reports to the different sectors of the government. Kasi nga publicly listed na kayo. At para yung company ay lagi na monitor ng mga investors. So ganoon siya, no? Kaya din dito, sabi rito, no, firms would like to raise money may opt to issue shares of stocks domestically, internationally, or both. Pwedeng local, pwedeng abroad, o pareho. O kaya pareho, ibig sabihin, domestically or internationally. Okay, so tapos ito yung stock exchange, no? So as of March 23, 2020, ito yung mga stock exchange sa North America. No? Meron tayong Dow Jones, USA, Nasdaq, USA din yan, S&P 500, USA, yung IPC, Mexico, S&P, TSX, Canada. So ito yung mga stock exchange natin sa North America. Pero syempre, hindi tayo maka-access yan kasi North America yan Tapos sa Western Europe naman, ito yung DAX, Germany yan. Tapos yung AEX, Netherlands, CAC 40, France, FTSE 100, Great Britain, no? IBEX 35, Spain, Tapos meron tayong Sweden and Switzerland. E nasan yung Philippines? Tatanong nyo. Ang Philippines nasa Asia Pacific. O, ayan. Sa mga kasama natin dyan, yung Australia, Hang Seng, Kospi, Nikkei, Sensex, Shanghai. No? Nandito sa Asia Pacific ang PSE. Okay? Kaliwanag ba yun? Nasa Asia Pacific tayo, no? Kaya lang hindi ko nilagay rito kasi hiniwalay ko siya. Okay, so ito yung sa atin, no? So as of March 25, 2020, there are 279 publicly listed in the Philippine stock market. So yung PSE, no, the Philippine Stock Exchange has the following constituent indices. So we have the PSE All Shares Index, the PSE Composite Index, All Financials Index, PSE Holding Firms Index, Industrial, Mining, Property, Services. So ibig sabihin yan ang components ng ating PSE, no, yung Philippine Stock Exchange. Tapos, ito naman yung mga listed companies. So these are the listed companies in the PSEI. So ito yung mga tinatawag natin na blue chips, no? Kaya lang dito parang may natanggal na eh. Tignan natin na si Petron, alam ko na wala na siya. Wala na nga. Wala talaga si Petron. Pero isa pang natanggal ito. Latest lang, no? Si Semirara, si SCC. Natanggal siya, no? Tapos ang pinalit ay, sino nga ba yung pinalit sa kanya? Kalimutan ko yung pinalit kay Semirara. No, may pinalit kay Semirara. So yan, no, ang napalit kay Semirara si Security Bank. Ayun, naalala ko na. Ay, nandiyan na si Security Bank. Semirara. Ayun, nakalimutan ko, no? But actually, malaking company itong si Semirara, kaya lang, may standard minsan ng PSE, no? So the reason why minsan, every year, nagpapalit sila, no, ng mga components ng PSEI na yan. So, hindi ka lifetime na nandyan. Maaaring ngayon nandyan ka, tapos bukas wala ka na, no? Pero every year ang palitan. But Semirara is a very big company. Kaya lang siguro to measure, no? Kasi itong PSEI na to, itong components ng PSEI na to, is really more on to measure, no, the performance of the economy of the country. No, ito nga si Jollibee, dapat tanggalin na rin yan eh. Kasi ang laki na yung binaksak ng income niyan. Tapos nag-close pa. Tapos si Bloomberg, ito, Bloom. Tinanggal na rin dati yan. No, tinanggal na dati yan, pero ibinalik lang din. So ganun siya. Okay, next. Buying and selling of stocks. Ito yung buying and selling of stocks natin. So there are numerous ways of buying and financing stocks. No? So the most common of which is through the stockbroker. So you cannot buy and sell stocks unless you have a stockbroker. Dapat meron kayong mga brokers, no? So the prospective buyer has to have a stockbroker who in turn buys the shares of stocks of the firm from the stock exchange. Kaya lang itong broker na to, no? Sila rin lang yung bibili sa PSE. Kaya lang agent sila ng PSEI, no? So the buyer does not have to be identified by the listed company, as the licensed traders of the stock brokerage will do the buying. Then most trades are actually done through brokers listed with a stock exchange such as a Philippine Stock Exchange Incorporated. So kaya yung pagka nag-broker ka, yun ng personal, no, individual broker, merong yan, may lisensya din yan, no? You have to take the board exam. Tapos direct buying is where the investor buys the shares of stocks directly from the company through the firm's designated department. So another way of buying stocks is through the initial public offering. So IPO. So ito na yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, no? If you want to raise money, you can do that in the You can do that in the primary market, no? Primary market, tapos initial public offering. But you have to look for an investment banker so that they will be the one to issue the initial public offering for you. So hindi kayo yung mag-i-issue. Kayo mag-i-issue ng stock, but the one who will sell the stocks to the public will be the investment banker. Kaya yung investment banker na yun, sinasabi na underwriter. No? Underwriter naman. So initial public offering, it is the process by which a private company sells stocks to the public. So IPO plays a significant role in the growth of many businesses because it opens the door to varied opportunities of gaining access to the capital market. And once the company is listed kasi in the market, no, nakikilala actually siya ng mga tao. And therefore, pagka nakilala, chances are the profit of the company will also increase. O kaya lang sinasabi nga rito, although selling stocks directly to the public is not possible because the firm has to seek the approval from the Securities and Exchange Commission. Yun yung sinasabi ko kanina, di ba? Okay, ito yung mga from 2015 to 2019, these are the list of IPO listings in the Philippines. No? Meron tayong fruits o yung frutas. Ito yung company name, and then you have the symbol. No? Tapos meron tayong All Home. Tapos meron tayong Axelum, Kepwell. No? Yan ang mga bago. No, latest yan. Kaya lang hindi pa na-include dyan actually si Dito. No? Ay, hindi si Dito. Si Mary Mike. No? Wala dyan si Mary Mike. Yung pag-aari ni Dennis Uy. No? That is actually the latest. The latest at saka yung ARIT. No? Wala dyan wala lang dyan si at saka si ARIT. Pero yun ang mga latest, bale. Okay? So initial public offering advantages. So ito, raising of capital is much easier from the investing public. Then the private company can issue additional stocks in the capital market should they need additional funds in the future. So ibig sabihin, kahit nakapag-IPO ka na, you can still issue additional shares of stocks. Tapos it increases a more favorable credit rating because of transparency. So ibig sabihin, mas maganda ang credit rating mo. No? Pwede ka mas mangutang, kumbaga, because of the transparency. Kasi nga, you always give reports to the different sectors of the government. And then it helps the company's sales and profits to increase, better management and skilled employees. So ibig sabihin, once you're listed in the stock market, yung mga skilled people, chances are they will apply in your company. Then it provides a lower cost of capital since it is an indirect form of funding. Cost is lower compared to a direct form of funding. Pagka direct form kasi, yan yung diretso ka sa tao eh. No, ito naman hindi diretso sa tao. Meron siyang dinadaanan pa. Tapos disadvantages naman, yun nga lang, maraming documentation kasi nga required kayo mag-submit ng mga reports, no? Then an IPO is costly compared to other forms of financing. So compared to borrowing, magastos lang. Pero yung cost of capital mas maliit naman compared to others, no? Then going public is risky. So there is no guarantee that the amount needed can be raised in the capital market. Kasi kung halimbawa naman, ang tingin ng ibang tao sa'yo, hindi ka ganun kagandang company, ay hindi ka bibilin. So kaya sinasabi nila, risky, no? Tapos ano pa ba? So dilution of ownership by the original stockholders. Kasi kung limbawang naging publicly listed ka na, syempre may existing stockholder pa rin yan. Ngayon, meron ngang preemptive right. Pero kung hindi mo in-avail yung preemptive right na yon, tapos in-offer na sa public, magkakaroon na ng dilution of ownership. And then the price movement of the stocks may become a distraction. So instead of focusing on the strategy of the company, then listed ka, people are buying your stocks. At maaaring yung stock mo, kahit na mataas dapat talaga, bumabaksak. And that becomes a distraction. And then also, there is a possibility of inflating the price of the stock. So, ibig sabihin nun, kabaliktaran man nung number 5 yan. Maaaring ang price ng stock mo lang 5, pero ba't umaabot ng 20? No? So, ganun siya. So, distraction pa rin yan. And then we have the last slide, bale, yung direct listing. Now, when we say direct listing, conducted in the absence of any underwriter. So, ibig sabihin, you are selling your stock directly to the public or to the people pala, no? Pero yung people na to, hindi people na ordinary people, ha? Pero ibinibenta mo to normally to a company o kaya a particular person na mayaman talaga who owns also company. So, ganun siya, no? So, it skips the process of underwriting, making it riskier on the part of the private company who would like to issue shares to the purpose of raising funds. So, there is a possibility that the firm may not be able to raise the needed funds because of lack of exposure or machinery. On the other hand, the private firm may take advantage from a higher selling price of the stock. So direct listing is normally offered by private firms with good and known brand and an attractive business. Yan yung direct listing. No? Meron pa actually isa yung Dutch offering. Pero yung Dutch offering hindi na masyadong ginagawa kasi hindi magandang practice. No? Okay, so yan yung last slide natin for the stock market. Pero meron pang continuation siya. So next meeting, we will have computations already for the stocks. Okay, so yan yung last na mga concepts natin, basic concepts. So next meeting naman, Monday. Again, Monday na lang, wala akong ipapagawang activity sa inyo para mapahinga naman kayo. So just read lang. Just read, no, yung mga valuation of stocks. Okay, so that is for next meeting, no, mga valuation ng stocks. So, kaya pahinga muna tayo. Tapos at 10:30, we will meet again for your investment process management naman. Okay? Hello? Rinig nyo ba yun?
Okay po, sir.
Okay, we will use the same link na lang, ha? Hindi na ako lalabas dito. Kumaga, break na lang tayo and then we go to investment management process nga, no? So we will use. Kailan pa ba natin iba ito, Denvi? O hindi naman na?
Hindi naman po siguro, sir.
Hindi naman. Siguro tanungin ko lang din si Sir Aris doon, ano? Baka mamaya makakasent ako doon sa isang subject naman na yon. Okay, so anyway, we will use the same link for the meantime. Tapos tatanong ko lang kay Sir Aris yan, ha? Okay, so pahinga muna tayo until 10:30 and then we meet again at 10:30 for your next subject. Okay? Okay, bye-bye.